much for joining us. Don't forget to hit that follow button or the subscribe button if you're watching this live on Twitch or later on the video, or maybe on YouTube once I post it on YouTube. I'm Game Master Dave. Let's level up. All right, so it is blistery cold outside, and already it looks like here on Long Island we have about 5 inches of snow. And this is at 10 p.m. I've heard that it's going to be a lot more later on. Hey, Bill, thanks for joining us. It's going to be a lot more in the morning time, and I'm a letter carrier, so I'll be out there putting mail in mailboxes tomorrow if the governor doesn't close the roads. I guess we will see what happens. What's going on? I just got off Vassal and Skype, playing Arden 44 with my friend Anthony, having a good time with that. Oh my gosh, he set up a really huge attack, and I did some defensive artillery, rolled amazingly well, and eliminated some units. It was crazy. I just also have been watching Pixelated Apollo, playing some Napoleon Total War online. I'm still in my Dominions 5 game with Rich and Bill, who's even signed in watching us right now. And let's see, what other games have I been playing? So I also watch a lot of Ghost Hunter shows. Ginger and I have been watching The Mandalorian, and we've been having a lot of fun with that show. So please feel free to chat with us here or send me any kind of messages at dave@gamemastergames.com. I played D&D. I played D&D on Saturday night. That is a paid event. They actually pay me $5 to teach them Dungeons and Dragons. They're a fun group. They have never played D&D before until I started playing with them. That's been really very interesting. I can teach you games too on Board Game Arena or D&D as well. Just for $5, you can book me, and tips are appreciated. As you can see, we also got our Christmas tree up. There we go. Happy holidays, everybody out there celebrating Hanukkah. And also coming forward, we got plenty of other holiday stuff happening. And also Happy New Year. Although we're going to have another show before then, I think, right? We got maybe even 2 more shows before then. So one of the things that I was trying to do last week, which I don't think I did very well, was trying to find games that you can play during this holiday break with your family, especially since we're probably not traveling. We're probably not seeing family at all, except maybe over Zoom or Skype or whatever you're going to contact them through. So, but a lot of families like to play games, or you can introduce them to games. And so Ginger and I put on our thinking caps, and Ginger was so nice to go out in the cold weather today to go to the Bethpage Library, because we don't own it, to get the Welcome to Your Perfect Home. It's the Welcome to series. I really wish that I had the holiday edition of this to show you, but if you have never played this game, it's fantastic. It's 1 to 99 players, and it is, my brother Dwayne's trying to send me a text message in the middle of this that he says he can hardly hear me. Can other people hear me okay? Bill, Ginger? Well, Ginger's in the other room, so she can hear me just fine. Thanks for the text message. But Dwayne, you can chat right in the messages here, but you might need to make an account on Twitch. But if you make an account, hit that follow button. I'd appreciate the follow. I was really hoping to get some games in before the holidays. Looks like we're going to be running out of time. I guess I got one more show to try to feature something else before Christmas. But this is a game that you Welcome to is a game, Hey Rich, is a game that you can play on Zoom, on Skype, incredibly easy, very, very easy. And the how you do that, I'm going to show you in just a second, is one person has to own the game. We got it out of the library, and just needs to be streaming it. Now, one of our close friends, associates, and also someone who we partner with, who runs some games for me runs some games for us, is Dee Dee. And she has her own Twitch channel. We highly encourage you to go over to her channel and to follow that one as well so that you can get notifications when she plays games online. Because she does these roll and write and flip and write games. Welcome to is a flip and write game, and she does a lot of these different kinds of games. As a matter of fact, I'll show you one of the play sheets that I watched. Now, the cool thing is that she has links to the play sheets that you can download, print off your computer, and you don't have to do the you don't have to like buy the game, but she has the game, and you can just scratch off your stuff in a pencil, following along. You does not even have to be live. Right now, she's got videos up on her Twitch channel, and I think she moves them over to a YouTube channel. You can watch these videos at any time and just follow along with the cards that she flips or the dice that she rolls, and you can play the game. You can play this game solitaire. Thank you, Ginger. She put up the Twitch channel, so make sure you go check out that her Twitch channel and check that out. So here is the game. So we've got Welcome to Your Perfect Home. And basically it's a bunch of cards. And it comes with this these play sheets. And you can also download them off the internet. And rule book. And then these cards, which are very, very helpful in telling you how to operate each kind of card. It's incredibly helpful. And the other thing is that they sort of make fun of themselves too. On the back, there's 4 of these cards. They got very retro style artwork. Has nothing to do with the game, but there's the DeLorean kind of. It's just making fun. They're a really interesting company. So let's talk about the game here. It's 1 to 100 players they have here, rated 7.6, unbelievable. That is a great score. Anything over 6.5 is excellent. It is out of a 10 scale, but there's very few games that go above 8.5. It is an overall rank out of 100,000 games on BoardGameGeek.com. This information is from BoardGameGeek.com. It's rated number 123 out of 100,000 games. Family games rated number 15. Craziness. 25 minutes to play for experienced players. Playing it online on Zoom, it's going to take you a little bit longer. Teaching the game, obviously, it's going to take you longer. It's not that difficult, but I will tell you that most of the time, people have problems with this iconography, okay? So you have to get used to the iconography of what these things are and what these things are on the bottom of the play sheet. This takes a little while. Once you get it, it is very easy. Ages 10 plus. Designer is Benoit Turpin. Artist is Anne Heidsieck. I guess that's how you say that. Publisher is Blue Cocker Games. And it is published all over the world. That's why it says 14 more publishers. Okay. So the objective is victory points, just like almost a lot of the games. Actually, almost all flip and write or roll and write games is victory points. And I think all the people watching right now, I know Bill and Rich and Ginger, you have played this before. So if you have not played this before, I highly encourage you to check out Dee Dee's Twitch channel, send her a note, and see. I'm pretty sure she's done Welcome to. Also, we have been following another Twitch channel, Meeple Grande, and I believe that they have done Welcome to. Again, you don't have to watch the video live. You can just watch one of their other videos. Make sure you got to download this sheet off of online. Dee Dee has those links on her Twitch channel. It's really fantastic. So basically, you can score. These are all different ways you can score points. You can score points by making fulfilling architectural plans. You can score points by making some parks. You can score points by building some pools in your neighborhood. By constructing some stuff, depending on how many you have of those, by increasing your property values of your neighborhood areas or that you've fenced off. But if you use businesses, they can putting a business in your neighborhood could be detrimental. These are minuses actually, but you might need to do it just to complete the game. And then of course there are some other things over here. When you can't place a house number, you run into these issues. You could get some minuses here. But anyway, the game is designed where you have 3 rows of neighborhoods. You can name your city like Draconiousville or Game Master Dave Awesome Town. That would be really good if you named your town Game Master Dave's Awesome Town because it's awesome. And basically what you're going to be doing is you're going to be filling in house numbers on the top of these houses. And they have to be in sequential order from left to right. And so they go from 1 to 15. So this would be house 1. In a perfect world, this would be house 1. And this would be house 15. So when we talk about scoring, that first thing, architectural plans down here, those are the 3 architectural plan cards. They're very randomized, and there's a lot available, and there's some advanced game ones that are available too. So these are plans. So the town wants you to build 6 neighborhoods of just 1 house each, and the first person to do that will get 8 victory points. Once that number 1 plan is done, other people can still do it, but they only get 4 victory points. Number 2 architectural plan, 4 and 5 house neighborhoods, and then architectural 3 number plan, you need a 2 house neighborhood, a 3 house neighborhood, and a 5 house neighborhood. Now, the real game mechanics come down to this. These are house numbers, and this is what you can do with that house number. You don't have to do, these are like actions. You don't have to do these actions, and that's where this card comes into. It's very handy to understand what these actions are. So you choose one of these 3 house numbers, and you're going to write that number in the houses over here, and that's very basic. So essentially, this one is increased property value. My brother is saying that the phone is very digitized, like maybe the video is very digitized. Yeah, okay. So basically that comes down to probably my internet connection during the storm, but also my phone. So I highly encourage you, hey, if I've entertained you and you've liked what I've done, we need better equipment. We need like an actual, maybe professional camera. If we decide to do more stuff like this, maybe, or GoPro or something. You can donate on PayPal, or you can join my Patreon page. Just a thought, if you want to. And this one is a pool. I can put a number 10 with a pool, or 11 with increased property value, or a 3 business. So I'll show you how to do this. Let's say I choose that number 10 with the pool. So I don't want to put it too far up here, or I want to choose these locations with the pools. See here, but the problem is that I don't want to like choose it down here, because then this, again, it has to be in sequential order. So that means this would be a 1 to 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I wouldn't be able to fill up the rest of these houses. So let's put the 10 here, 10 with the pool, right? So I fill that in like that, and then I can mark off a pool down here, and essentially I just got 3 victory points because I filled in 1 pool. I got 3 victory points. Now everybody, you don't choose all 3, you just choose 1 out of these 3, and then the cards flip. And this is why this is great for online, or you do with your families during the holidays, because everybody would have a play sheet that they've printed out. There's also an app on the phone that you can actually have it on your phone. And then you essentially, one person's just got to be showing these cards. That's it. And so now you get to choose whether you can do 7 construction, or 15 fence, or 4 fence. So this 15 is a good one, because then we can line it up over here on the right hand side. So let's put 15 all the way over here. And then I can choose to do the action of a fence. Now, I want to create neighborhoods, 1 house neighborhoods, let's say. Let's try to get this first plan completed. How you create a neighborhood is you're going to fill in the fences on the side of one of these things. See these dotted lines? I can put a fence here. So I'd fill that in like that. And now I created a 1 house neighborhood. I have satisfied the requirements for that one right there. I got to do this 6 more times to try to get this architectural plan. If I get that architectural plan, I score these points here, and I would put them in these circles here. There's number 1, number 2, number 3. And that's it. I've chosen. We flip again. And that is essentially how you play Welcome to Your Neighborhood. You're trying to fill this in. You're trying to either score the architectural plans or the other things down here. And I'm not going to go into all the rules and everything that goes on. And you just keep going through the cards. And the first person to fail 3 times in being able to write a house number essentially ends the game. There is 3 other ways, or there's 2 other ways to end the game. The first one is if somebody has filled every single house in their tableau, that ends the game. So you're in a little bit of a race with your friends. And then we already talked. We already talked about this one. If someone fails 3 times, you fill in this little circle each time you fail. Um, then the game ends. You know, any player fills in 3 of those, the game ends. Or if any player does scores points on all 3 architectural plans, game ends. Once game ends, everybody scores points. You may have ended the game in any one of these 3 ways, but you still may not win. Somebody else might have played better. They might have organized their neighborhoods much better. So to give you an idea about Dee Dee's and what I'm talking about the play sheet, Dee Dee ran a game on her Twitch channel for cartographers. I think it was a flip and write game. It is a flip and write game. She had cards on it. And essentially, was able to print one of these things out with a link she gave me. This is a cartographer play sheet instead of having this play sheet. And she taught us how to play the game. And I was able to fill this in and play the game and score points. It's obviously a different game, but the concept of flipping cards and then filling in a tableau, just with like a pencil and scoring points at the end is exactly the same. So hopefully you've learned a little bit about Welcome To. We highly suggest it. I hope you get a chance to play some games even remotely on like Board Game Arena or Tabletopia or maybe Tabletop Simulator or on Zoom. You could probably play apples to apples pretty easily, although maybe other people might need to have the cards as well. I don't know. There's lots of games you can, what kind of game do you think that you could play easily online with your family on the holidays? Over Zoom, let's say, or Twitch like this. Anyway, if you want to, and you can play solitaire too, check out Dee Dee's channel. Try out a flip and write game. If you think we should try this live or something like that, maybe over the holidays, if we still have the game from the library, let me know. I can certainly put it on this Twitch channel, and we can do the same thing that Dee Dee does, or I can ask Dee Dee to run a game. Anything with a solitaire component, that's right. Ginger said you can play games like Friday over Zoom. Yes, that's true. Yeah, we could cooperate on games, try to beat a game solitaire, and have everybody make the decisions. Excellent point, Ginger. All right, so thank you so much for watching this. Send us any feedback to dave@gamemastergames.com. We'd love to have your comments, questions, concerns. Send us some game ideas. How you might want to change this format. We'd love to hear from you. There's my Facebook page. Cosmic Comics, Legendary Realms, and Main Street Board Game Cafe are great local gaming stores here on Long Island. There's their phone numbers. Call them for what hours they might be open, because they might have different hours based on different days they might be open due to the pandemic. There's my semi-daily blog. I haven't done an entry recently because I've been working 12 to 14 hour days, 6 days a week. And I just saw a notification we might have to work Christmas, maybe not. We'll see what happens. There's Ginger's business, Joyful Day Ceremonies. So she is doing Zoom weddings right now. So if you know somebody that's trying to find a wedding officiant and they don't mind doing a Zoom wedding, you can check out that website, Joyful Day Ceremonies. Don't forget, on Long Island Tabletop, you can watch the videos later, but oh my gosh, we would love to have you join in and chat. We are having a great time doing our Over Coffee show on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6:30 in the morning. Catch this Friday's show because that's Eastern time, because we are taking a little break. We won't be back until January. I'll let you know here on this show. Uplink is coming on 21 February. That's another online convention brought to you by Long Island Retro. I am running games on Board Game Arena on that. I'm looking for game masters. There's my YouTube channel, Patreon, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch that you're watching right here, and my PayPal. We do take donations. We do appreciate your support and your help, and you guys are absolutely incredibly awesome. Thank you so much for checking out our little Wednesday night board gaming show. Again, we'll take any feedback. Happy Hanukkah, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Oh my gosh, I get exhausted. Do I talk too much? One of the feedback you can give me is whether or not I talk too much. This is madness. But we always wanted the show to be just a quick little rundown of a particular game. With that said, give yourself 100 experience points. Oh, there's the Game Master Ginger. There she is. And until we meet again across the internet, keep your Christmas trees dry. No?
Watered if they're alive.
Keep your good point, Ginger. Keep your Christmas trees watered. Your Hanukkah candles lit when they're supposed to be, not all the time. Be very careful with them. And what can we be strong?
Your heart.
Your heart.
Let your heart be strong.
Let your heart be strong during this season. We love you guys. Thank you so much.
Better times are coming, friends.
Better times are coming, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.